Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last part, we took on Emerald Weapon, and now we're back on the first, because it's time for an empty promise. Arya, so the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true! You see, we've just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. Miss Reed and Miss Gaia agree that it's high time you all went to see how things are coming along. I must say, being at their beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion. Well, fancy seeing you here. Arya! Hi. We were just getting ready for another ride on Sky Slipper. Care to join us? There was one other thing I should mention before you depart. Now that the situation in Umbra has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. So did I, but I quite like the way things are now. Digging around my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow. Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life I have in Umbra. I understand. We'll find the answers together, just like we do everything else. Did you make that necklace? You mean from the ice crystal we found after the battle? I was sure it would have melted by now, but it seems Reem was right. And yes, we had it made into a necklace. She insisted that I have it, even though it doesn't suit me at all. So I suppose it makes a nice memento, so I keep it somewhere safe. Oh, come on, Gaia! It looks lovely on you. Wait, you're not embarrassed to wear it, are you? Silly, of course I'm not. In any case, I wouldn't want to lose it while we're in the empty. Unlike the coffee biscuits you brought along, I can't just go and buy another one. I was supposed to be surprised for Arya. And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Ariane would also be pleased to hear you've had your head in those fusty old book tomes. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty now. To me to learn how to talk again. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since the last visit. Come on, let's head over to the derrick. I don't suppose you fancy taking the helm this time? Heck yeah. Wait, I'll pilot this time. Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While you were off training, I was practicing with another sky slipper they have at the Crucerium. Really? That's fantastic. Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight. I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. So you two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. Cool. There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? Oh, you tier 7 material. We have a more worthless now. It's so strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you've been practicing? I thought I'd surprise you, that's all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time, I thought you were only good for smashing things with your hammer. Bring that up again, you can walk the rest of the way. I'd best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded in the empty and miss the festival. What? Ah, I suppose it's the first you've heard of it. We haven't exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes, and while everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful, having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event as a way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers. I'd offer to help, but I think we have everything well in hand. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but I'd try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help with the festival? What's that? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piling this thing must have made me more tense than I realized. Then let one of us take over! No, I'll be fine. Well, as long as you're sure, but if you feel like switching places, just say the word. No. Oh, how can this be? I think that explains it. Like, does this mean there's still too much of it in the empty? I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough. Then we're right back where we started. This is all my fault. No, Reen, you mustn't blame yourself. Ugh. You have returned to me. Restore the darkness while you still can. A familiar voice, an inescapable fate, the promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. In the remnants of a lost past, I would find my truth. Fear of the dark. Restore darkness. What did you say, Gaia? Restore the darkness to the world flooded by light. Ah, that's it. We thought we restored balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strong to align with light? And if that's the case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness? Are you serious? But hold on. It might actually work. Gaia, that's a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far. I just remember what I've learned during our adventures. That's all. But this does mean we'll need to call on your services again, if that's all right with you. We've come this far together, and we'll see our mission to the end, to Eden's core. Right, let's get started. Were there any portals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any. You mean there isn't one? The Ascian's God Zodiac may be suitable, but we need something that Arya has actually encountered, and preferably defeated. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to get it. You may be right. What we ultimately need is a state of highly charged darkness. It wouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, Arya? I dare say the flood of darkness had a fair bit of darkness? You mean the catastrophe that's followed the 13th and turned it into a lifeless void? We might need something on a slightly smaller scale. The cloud of darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. I'd say we've found the perfect candidate. And where to find a suitable place, one where darkness is strong? It won't be easy in a world flooded by light. Well, we've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here, and it seems like a good enough spot to me. But what about all the light aligned ether that's all around us? That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. Combining our powers. Yes, between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. I'm not afraid. Just very concerns will all go horribly wrong, which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not coming up with these. It's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true, but when this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take part. I was busy piloting the Sky Slipper, so I probably wasn't paying attention. Oh, well, not to worry. We can talk about that later. Right now, we've got a job to do. I'll draw the ambient ether, and I'll shift its alignment to darkness. Now, Arya, focus your thoughts. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your minds. Eden's promise, Umbra, is now accessible. Every time I think it's nonsensing me about less than 5 minutes, it's not? Dang it! People! DBS, please.
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
It worked, Gaia! We've done it!
Alright, and we're doing the countdown goals, of course. Alright, what do we got for DPS? Me, Reaper, Machinist. Anyway, that big particle beam there was a general AoE. Art of Darkness will be a half arena swipe. Wide angle is a frontal thing. Remember that particular one. Zero form particle beam is a tank pew pew laser. And empty plane. She is going to make the arena transform. And welcome to the everyone hates. So this squares on the arena. We are gonna have to be on the move. There is a decent method to do it. Ideally, we are not set up the way we are right now, but you'll see that the spots underneath us are like on basically a timer. If this was Savage, I believe we would not be able to bundle up like this. Reaper is really annoying me right now. We got a wide angle, or half arena there that we had to watch out for. And Obscure Woods, we're free. We're free! That one stresses me out when everyone is so bundled up like that. Also, if you go in the middle, it's instant death. Obscure Woods, this is where we're really going to actually pay attention. There's going to be a knockback. Want to be kind of close to her. And it's going to cause these things to appear. You need to stretch this out as far as you can until basically the thorns appear. This will break the tether on you and make it so you don't have to worry. Do you mind? I actually hit perfect balance there, game. Alright, wide angle phaser. She's gonna pull herself to a wall and do wide angle particle beam. You need to get up to the wall that she did that to. And yeah, rejuvenating bomb. It's gonna be either front or back. One of the two. Looks like we're all kinda hanging out back here. So still trying to get used to Pokemon characters. Deluge of Darkness. It's just gonna bring her into the starting arena, and we have basically seen everything there is to see about Cloud Darkness since she's only at 59%. Okay. No. We saw... I mean, we've seen the base mechanics, I should say. We've seen the base mechanics. I did this day one, so I should know these things. Alright, we've got some towers here. Make sure all the towers are covered. Stay out of that. Okay. My buttons, I'm not doing the buttony things I want them to. Empty plane, here we go again. Everyone's favorite one. Especially Savage Raiders. I'm gonna be on this side this time, except the tank's over here. I don't have a spot. I guess, no, the Scholar's in my other spot. Scholar! Alright, anyway, we had actually seen all the mechanics. So these are like the clouds in World of Darkness. You need to stand in front of them to slow them down. Black Mage, could you like take the outer arena ones, please? So the melee, we actually have range, move space up here. No. I need to watch the lines out there because that was a warning. Okay. Ground raising crackle beam. The scholar threw me off on my rotation, trying to get off that square. And Obscure Woods, okay. Yeah, I really hate this one, especially when everyone bundles up right next to her. It's so much easier when the range, like the range spots, to leave all the melee up the up close in good spots. Okay, I can get this one here. That was a terrible combination of me. Wide angle! She's going... Oh, bullshit! I was not there. I was out of that, too. Also, I really hate doing that onto someone. Doing beam. Let's get into a safe spot. Right here. Ah, the Reaper died! I don't feel alone! So yeah, there was a wide angle combined with the rejuvenating beam there. That's the one that's really annoying, just because they're so bundled up. LB here. I want the Reaper to LB! We haven't seen the Reaper LB! Oh yeah, by the way, Thane has a bonus thing where it lowers magic damage dealt now. Reaper! LB! Please? No? You're not gonna do it, are you? Give me 2 more combos before I just go off. Oh my god, we're literally all bunched over here, aren't we? Hey Reaper, you have until this finishes. I give up on you. You've disappointed me, Reaper! I'm so dead. We almost saw it! Reaper disappointed me. I wanted the Reaper LB to go off. We have more chances. Anyway, that was Eden 9. We actually got to see stuff. I still hate empty plane, especially when everyone bundles up on the melee spots. Ah! Hashtag this is why I'm ranged. Oh, my main. Yes, this is why I play ranged. That all went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Ari to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong? What in the world? In fleeting hues and endless warmth, the gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. Shadows of the past. We took the scales away from the light. I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong. For 100 long years, I have waited for this moment. I knew it! You've been hiding inside Eden all this time! An Ascian. I am Mitron, servant of Zodiarch. That voice has whispered to me all my life. Indeed, and thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light. Does that mean Eden was used to steal away an Ascian? Wait, that is Eden! An Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater! I've heard enough about Ascians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning. It was, but all it took was a slight suggestion. The rest was entirely your own doing. Ah, my freedom is so close. I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. Don't flatter yourself. You've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. Even now, your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember. Hello, flash of game. In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, the repercussions were felt in the other shards. none more so than Hero the First, became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We cannot allow this mistake to be repeated. It's our duty to safeguard this world from the self-same fate. After a time, Emet conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we have labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. But at the last, we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions, and though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still. And as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily to the rift. Until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn. The ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light. That light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first sin eater. My soul felt such agony as I had never known, and then I knew no more. In my insensate, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. The flood of light. So that's who the Sin Eaters came to be. All would have been lost had not the one called Menphilia appeared. Halting the light's inexorable advance, she saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness, though I remained trapped in my altered form. Motionless, I was capable only of feeble whispering. Emmett Silk, couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene to potentially disturb the balance of ether, and so here I remained. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be. Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity the only soul who could save me. You, Gaia. All this time you were calling to me for help? Yes, but you have forgotten me. Forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remain, you cannot wield it at will. Time went by, and eventually change came. The light began to subside, and the dark of night returned. Gradually, my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure, thanks to Arya. Indeed. Thankfully, your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more ether, lying closer to the darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more. I'm able to project my image beyond those confines. All this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? That's a fine tale, but why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core. There all shall become clear. Wait! I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that rebalanced ether, that must be why we struggle to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though. More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden, most likely because of the Ascian. Urianger specifically warned us about not listening to the fairy's honeyed words, so we better think this through before we go rushing in. Oh, if only he and Thancred were here now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what it meant. Who are Urianger and Thancred? Wait, I know those people. I'm sure of it. But why can't I remember them? I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Metron. Damn it all. What more is that fiend going to take from me? To tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us. That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make 2 more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Thancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Metron. Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading. He also says that you can't learn everything from books and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you can tell me about him, Arya? He can walk on water until he can't. So he walks on water instead of swimming? That would certainly save you from getting wet. You should have asked him to teach me how. Well, it's something he never quite mastered himself, and he often ended up getting wet anyway. In fact, the whole thing is probably more trouble than it's worth. As for Thancred, he was the one who freed me from Umbra. At first, I thought it was my knight in shining armor, but really he was much more than that. We traveled all over Norvra, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady, or so he claims. Singing? That doesn't sound like the Thancred I know. It seems he has a way with words. That must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you. Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred. As far as mementos goes, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's a little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I'll have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in it too? As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it. I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible if you don't mind. Of course, your ladyship. But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. We came as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when they offer something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourself have conjured forth. Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Arbor and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadowkeeper. Their nemesis. You mean Silva. An option that's only there if you've done all the role quests. Hey, you should know that name. The true identity of the Shadowkeeper, emissary of chaos. And what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see. You shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. Kaya, you can't trust Mitron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. Rain. You're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take that from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self, and you will help me to do so by conquering the adversary I present before you. I knew it was risky trusting an Ascian, but we played right into Mitron's hands. We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia. Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in, but wherever she is, I know she's giving her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together, we'll bring an end to Mitron's wicked schemes. It looks like Mitron's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat, but perhaps it'll allow me to send you to the battlefield. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us. Eden's promised Litany is now accessible. For once, the answer was tank, not healer.
So this all took place 100 years ago. But What does it have to do with Gaia?
Oh, hey, we have 2 stages and the Reaper this time. While your sacrifice of warrior born, I will show you no mercy and expect none in return. Alright, so forward implosion! This is how he's going to basically doing things. Forward, backward, side, side, whatever. You have to kind of pay attention to it. Really important. I wasn't paying attention. I actually noticed because people were kind of moving. And then he's gonna call out shadows, like so. So that forward implosion? Yeah, he was actually changing where he was facing. Yeah. Deep Nova, general AoE. Alright, backward implosion. You can kind of use the lines on the arena or on the boss thing to tell you, like, hey, this is back, front, whatever. Alright, backward implosion. So again, let's remember the shadows here. However, his true position is still whatever, and it's like very confusing as a melee, actually. Alright, spawn shadow. Let's do buttons I'm supposed to hit. And these doggos are going to be jumping around now. And I believe one of them had like a... Yeah, one of them was a true one. You had to kind of pay attention for that. It's a sort of melee hate in this particular fight, I guess you could say. It's not really too bad. Can't remember there really being much else with one. Fade to shadow. Death stalks at every turn. So you can see these 2 lines like so. And gonna pull those up. And yes, obviously, eventually it's gonna matter. Also, I think I totally wrong thing here, didn't I? Alright, so he's finally standing up. Out. Not really melee hate, just comparing, I guess. Umbra smash! This is multi-hit tank buster. Smash! 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 I'm back in the olden days when this first came out. That was a tank swap. Or was usually a tank swap anyway. Alright, right Giga Slash! Now we really have to learn to pay attention to the shadows and also pay attention to where the heck you are in your rotation, Rennie. At least this is something I've always kind of messed with. Right, Shadow Slash. So he's actually being kind to us here. That's a true shadow. Being that is the way he's facing. So thanks, Shadow Keeper. Alright, Floodgate. Is this? Oh no, this is Towers. While you're standing on it, you do get a bleed effect. It's not too bad. Alright, left Shadow Slash. So, because the shadow's over there, we actually want to be on the right side, but then he's also going to do a second one, and you have to really pay attention to make sure you're moving at the same time. Yeah, it becomes a tale of Thrash the Shadows. I think that was way too late. I am greeting it. It can be something. It's not really super great, but... Nope. No, I'm not greeting him. Let's get my rotation. Alright, yeah, there's a line to what the true one is. I unfortunately didn't get it here. And I'm counting on everyone it. There's gonna be an eruption too. Which is a sort of, like, you want to make sure everyone can get to a safe spot, basically. Am I looking for Collection Reaper? I think I do. Sweet! Alright, backwards implosion! There's gonna be a second shadow. So this time, let's do right, left, quick swapperoo, and Nova. My rotation is a bloody disaster. It's cool. Cool, I got this. I am an A+ monk. No worries. Create the shadow. I guess we haven't seen every mechanic, have we? So this time he's gonna do a implosion combined with this. You have to pay attention to it. Otherwise, what happened to that barb will happen to you. You'll get hit by one of the mechanics, basically. And we're doing this again. Alright, we got the Void Gates again. Oh, I know what's messing me up on the tour. There's an upgrade to it. Oh, there was a lefty just left there, too. Good thing I was on the right. There's an upgrade in the 80s. And I'm like, not used to seeing the particular move I'm using. I'm like, wait, I'm using the wrong one. No, I'm fine. It's fine. It is fine. Alright, left shadow slash, which means we are here, then here. Excuse me. Is this Reaper gonna limit break? I'm not that lucky, am I? Come on, Reaper! Reaper! Limit break! Okay, Buster the Buster really hurts though. Yes! Alright! Thank you, Reaper! You're much nicer than the last one. Okay, we got the Reaper limit break, guys. Cool. Also, there's an eruption going on. Oh gosh. So I almost forgot to greet this. My bad. Alright, shadow, and yeah, we've basically seen everything. Just actually kill him. I'm still not paying attention to which one the lines. Like, I usually, like, follow with, like, my mouse or whatever. And I'm just, like, too busy trying to actually play Monk right now. Okay, someone got to really mind me Gunbreaker, it looks like. I only care about the loot if I see 9 items. I do not see 9 items. Peace. I wanted to commend the Reaper, though, because it actually limit breaked. Hey, Gaia! Hi! We tried to return Gaia to us, but I have a feeling this isn't over yet. So now I don't have to hold for a Reaper to use limit break. Now I can just be like, I'm using it. Mine. Warriors of Light, the Shadowkeeper. I've seen this all before. Yes, you and I joined our powers one to create the Shadowkeeper. We bore witness to its battle with the Warriors of Light. Our power? So I was there. And I wasn't alone. No, Gaia, it's not true. It can't be. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Look deep inside. You know it was real. Cast aside those worthless memories and embrace who you truly are. Worthless? Now I see. This is why I've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child. Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will finally be complete. You have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I hold most precious. My memories may seem worthless to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. Wherever my friends are, that is where I belong. Then you would turn your back on our glorious past, on the lives we once lived? Any past I may have shared with you is long gone. I live in the here and now, striving to build a better future, and I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me. To be reunited at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I died with you, to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together. Sick of your riddles. Speak plainly or not at all. You and I fought the warriors of light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Arbert struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. Though you perished, I was condemned to a far worse fate. My flesh became my prison, and I was cursed to remain here, an abomination, while you lived on with the others at your side. I will suffer no more. You belong to me. I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom, to be trapped alone for 100 years. Can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. That doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia a chance at happiness. Once knew happiness, true happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart. I will never let that happen again. We shall be joined as one. My memory is yours, together for all eternity. Darkness, it's rising within me. That mark. What is this? Why am I? Hold on, Gaia. Whatever it is, you mustn't give in. Who are you? Yes, yes! Now nothing will keep you from me. I am yours and you are mine. We are one. We remember. So it's true. Gaia really is a reincarnated Ascian? The girl you once knew is no more. The Ascian who held the seat of low grief is all that remains. Gaia is her true name. Oh, Lord Grief, how long has it been? How long have I dreamed of this day? Is that you, Matron? Forgive me, I didn't recognize you. In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy. Hardly surprising. No matter how many times we are reborn, it's disorientating to have everything change around you. Even so, I immediately recognize your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one. I could never forget you, try as I might. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit my memory may need refreshing. We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Lord Zodiarch. Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elizabeth. Yes, I remember. Amidst the chaos and despair, you never left my side, my loyal protector. But in the end, it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Heidelin from tearing our world asunder. So I heard from Emmett Silk. We labored to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories, so that I can play my part. Our part. Alone we struggle, but by joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed. My power? You always were one for flattery. Oh, I assure you, I'm quite sincere. It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you, and I shan't take no for an answer. The honor is mine. For as much as I chide and tease you, you are everything to me, my inspiration. When I'm with you, I fear nothing. Promise me that we'll never be parted again. I promise. Even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you, wherever you may be. And I will come running. We were destined to find each other, to awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office, without them, such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last you have awoken. Now the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was. Let Gaia go! You are not worthy to speak that name. If you must call her anything, use the name chosen by your parents, if you even know what that is. No, to me, her name is Gaia. And nothing you say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Ascian. She's my friend. Was your friend. Never again will she answer to your cries. We'll break the shackles that bind her. Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. We're taking Gaia back. Accursed servants of light. You will not tear us apart again. Is this my visions in my mind? A summoning? All your hopes and fears turned against you. There is no escape from your past. voice of the soul. No, my memories. They're being used to fuel a summoning. Is this how it feels to have the fairy inside my mind? I think Gaia had to endure it for so long. You're right. However bad this is, it's nothing compared to what she's going through now. But if the summoning really is based on my hopes and fears, it will most likely create a foe unlike any you've ever fought before. Whatever it may be, I believe in you. We'll find a way through this. I know it. Eden's promise, Anamorphosis, is now accessible. I can speak, I promise.
I know this place. It's the jail in Yulmore. Whatever stands in our way, we will never give up hope.
Okay, looking at chat and I see, I don't remember this fight. So far we are 3 for 3 on having a Reaper in our group though. And they're talking mechanics in chat, so it's gonna be a second here. So anyways, yeah, welcome to Anamorphosis. This is the Fatebreaker. Yes, it's oddly looking like Mancrit. I wonder why.
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
To think that this could be born from my memories.
Oh man, the dragon tether. Feels good. Also, I just totally hit.
Creature is
No, that
passing
was
on
me
its ether.
actually hitting on the thing. That was the So that's a knockback when it does with fire specifically. Alright, I'm trying to like not be bad at Monk here real quick. And this is yeah, no, I was right.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh wait, that was not the one I was expecting it to be. That's just a dash at person. Ideally, they don't drag it so far away. Glory, I think, is a tank buster? No, it's just general AoE. Cool. Oh, there goes a healer. Cool. Powder Mark is tank buster. There we go.
A feeble shield protects nothing.
See, Feeble Shield protects nothing. Alright, Burn Strike. Now it's doing the thing I thought it was going to do before. I'm not greeting. You're greeting. Actually, no, the Dragoon really greeted and didn't pay off. So they got hit. Alright, Bound by Faith. This is want to pay attention here.
You're not going
maybe a
anywhere.
stack. Wait, I'm massively confusing mechanics here. Yeah, so that's just a stack. Bound by Faith with fire, like that. You'll see a stack marker. Turn of the Heavens! This is what I was thinking. A Turn of the Heavens with fire. We need to pay attention to this. So, basically, a bunch of purples are about to appear. And the safe ones are gonna be in blue.
I sense a surge in the ether.
You can't actually be in between there. Also, I just hit Blood Strike again. I've been really good at doing that today. That's what I mean when I say I am not amazing at Umbra yet. Shifting Sky. Let's not do anything because he's about to vanish. Sorry, Dragon. He's about to vanish.
Answer my call.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just use arm's length because this is a knockback. You want to get right behind him, like so. Behind the dragon here. You don't know which way it's gonna appear. Aw, that queen! That hurts my soul as a Monkinist, okay? Alright, so this is gonna be fire followed by... or lightning followed by fire. Fire, again, is knockback. That's really a test. Do you remember which one is which? Alright, Burn Flurry. Did I really just do that? Okay, I'm gonna Tornado Kick your butt.
Let's try something else.
No, but my Fist of Fire. Let's not try something else.
The blade is imbued with light.
And there we go with one strike again. Because I actually didn't realize I had done that. Alright, so now it's kind of like sort of what we just saw in 10. AoE baits. Some people think it's random, but no, it's just baiting. Flurry. And down a base. So this is gonna be the light one. And it's gonna put proximity on me actually, which is
You're
annoying
not
because
going
I'm gonna
anywhere.
be... That's about to go off. Burn mark.
Light will cleanse your sins.
Make it stop in time. No, I can't. No, cool down, you fail me. You did fail me, except I hit Flint Strike. God, you can get the black. Don't want to do this. Okay, so I kind of just sit in one place. Everyone's running around right now.
I can't sense anything else.
You want to pay attention when you start casting Blasting Zone on your aggro bar there. And you'll see, like, boom, there they are. You can't actually see them. But these are the safe spots. But yeah, I just wait until it starts casting Blasting Zone, that way you can actually see it. Me messing up there hurts, because I would have had it here. And it's okay, I'm just pulling typical me, hitting Flint Strike instead of back. So I'm like, oh, let's I hit Perfect Balance. And then I hit a 3 combo. Alright, so turn on the head is this time with the lightning.
Light flaming.
That means all this fire space is gonna be safe. Okay, there's a ton of safe room with the fire. It's insane, actually, how much safe room there is. No one would have actually helped me do that faster if I hit the so this is the spreading one, Burn Strike.
How about you?
And Burn Strike this time with fire, so this is going to be the knockback version.
How about you?
Read. You can see the miss there. Sensing my greed. We are not going to do Flint Strike. Much as I really want to, we aren't doing it this time. Right. Combos, how do they work? Apparently not in my mind. And that's really the basics of Quakebreaker. I've heard nightmare stories from Savage. That's about all I've really heard from Savage. Anyway, Powdermark, Pinkbuster.
Protects nothing. So yeah, the power mark does actually leave that leave behind there. Just full greed, by the way. It's not even bad greed either. Yeah, power mark leaves a massive AoE behind on the tank, and if you get stuck on the small side with that tank, it sucks. It really does. How about you?
To chicken to greed more. I could have greeded more, actually.
actually see all the mechanics in these fights again. I
She
will
deserves all the happiness in the world.
It's so nice to actually see the mechanics in these fights again. Also, that feels line at the end there. And the legendary beast orchestrion did not drop. And I got a commendation! Yay! For hitting Flint Strike how many times? Feels bad. So this is the way of the Ascians, to use the memories of our loved ones against us? That fragmented soul should triumph over their fears while we succumb to ours, thereby setting our star upon a course of ruin. That inferior beings such as you should succeed while we failed. It defies all logic. Now's your chance! Kai is still in there fighting to free herself from Locker's will. Even now, you would defy us! We will remove every last vestige of your meaningless immortal existence. Kaya's memories, they're being destroyed! Impurities must be purged. We shall begin by erasing you from her past, and then by your death erase you from our future. There is no place for you in our utopia. We may be mere mortals, our souls fragmented, but our existence is not meaningless. And you should understand this. Before you awoke as an Ascian, you lived as one of us. You had your own memories, and surely they mean something. The lives you led can't all have been for nothing. To we who have known perfection, they are less than nothing. Compared to yours, our lives may seem insignificant. Nevertheless, we live them to the fullest, and though it may take us 1,000 years, we have the potential to build a world every bit as wonderful as yours. But you won't even allow us a chance to live our own lives and forge our own future? Whatever you forge will inevitably crumble to dust, but we are immortal, our legacy eternal. If our world cannot be made complete as it once was, we will create a perfect moment that shall last forever. By our hands shall our paradise be made, where there is no beginning and no end. Heathens absorbing an enormous amount of ether. At this rate, the whole world will be drained. Light and darkness, the elements of nature, all in harmony. A sublime utopia where time has no meaning. We shall become one with Eden, free to live in peace for eternity.
There's only one thing for it. I'll try to disrupt the balance of ether and create an opening for you. We can't let it end like this. It's up to us to save Gaia. Metron won't get away with this. I'm not going with the, oh, it's love, blah, 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 blah. Eden's Promised Eternity is now accessible.
Eden will become a utopia. One that we may share for all eternity.
She's still in there. Somewhere. I won't give up on our future, Gaia. No matter what.
Joined as one. Never
Oh, we're just slowly going right into it, huh? Okay, I did hit that. Okay, cool.
in this single perfect moment.
And, alright. General AoE, Maleficum. Maleficium. Alright.
We shall throw your memories forever.
And we are gonna be partly reliving all the previous ones here. So I was drawing from Romo. Alright, she and now drawing from Leviathan. Front, back, Romo is an out. Again, Ramu, this actually is a max melee sort of deal right there on that Ramu. I think she goes right back into Leviathan. Yes. And that's a split buster, by the way. Split Conal Buster, if I remember right. Or at least small personal AoE. Alright, Ifrit is side by side. I'm trying to kind of remember these. It's been a little while since I've done Eternity, so Garuda is Intercardinals. Basically opposite of Ifrit. Again. Repeat it once more. Ifrit is the side to side. Garuda's gonna hit the cards. Or you're not gonna hit the second Garuda apparently.
Must you interfere?
Let's just say this part sucks when you day one when you wait 4 times.
Only be complete.
Just gonna put that out there.
Once you are erased from our memory.
Alright, Gaia's memories have taken form. We need to hit the little platform here because she's about to foot stomp that one.
You
They are.
defy us.
Treasured memory, so we actually have to protect these.
Delicious, aren't they?
These are actually quite good.
And we have these dolls.
See? Let's have another one. Half each.
Oh my gosh, I have an excuse to actually use Split Strike right now?
Such fragile things.
there's going to be 2 conals or stakers there, and then we actually have to stack in with the memory to protect it. Again, we're protecting.
What happened to the other half?
Am I being erased from her memory?
So I just know some our astrologians, I believe, one of the top
I
fishers on
told you it
Ultros.
would make a great necklace.
Like, wait, I don't recognize that name.
It's beautiful.
Alright, we've got a dual healer
it'll really
stack.
suit you.
Really? We're stacking the stack.
Me?
Okay,
I thought you should have
sure.
it.
Technically, it shouldn't be AoEing, but I'm doing it. Flint Strike. Oh, I know why I'm not using Flint Strike. Because, yeah, Flint Strike is the one that gets upgraded. I'm used to the upgraded version.
Is this ice? Where did this come from?
If
think
this
it's
goes
fun.
on much
Yes.
longer, she'll forget everything.
Retire your insolence.
Smash.
How about this one?
That's my color. Now, this one.
So
on the other
Tornado Kick
hand-
is actually, the finisher is actually AoE. I haven't really mentioned that, but I like this. Arms length this one. As you can. It feels fun.
What am I doing with this? I'd never wear this color.
No! We can't let this happen!
You are unworthy of this trophy.
Well, this actually is a Notman, because that way I don't have to keep hitting. Form shift. Even though it lasts for 30 seconds now, so.
We
you
shall
know.
bring eternal harmony.
I think about the only way you can really fail that is, you know, stack with the memories. Or I guess you hit both with the conals and don't stack with the memories.
Mine will not disappear.
And we're officially in phase 2. So anyway, welcome to phase 2 of Eden. Where it's gonna start dual stalking. Oh gosh, the dual tank buster. So I have to remember, so right now, it has stocked Ifrit and Leviathan. So max melee plus size. Wait, no! No! In! Not max melee is Ramu. Bad ready. That wasn't the only one though. Alright. Ramu plus Ifrit is the Ramu plus Leviathan is the kind one. It's really just max melee into that. Anyway, also gonna be stalking Shiva! Shiva, I believe, takes priority? Yes. Kinda wanna spread preemptively because the ice is about to come thin. Or the floor is about to come thin ice, I should say. And that's why you wanna spread preemptively because there is a follow-up on it. And then there's a stack on a healer. Followed by a partial arena thing. And release. Remember, it's Ramu and Leviathan. Out in time. We're good. We're good. No prob. Nothing to worry about here. Alright, what do we got? Leviathan, Ifrit. Oh god, this is a nightmare combo we had earlier. No, not Flint Strike! Garuda, Ramu. That's just out plus hurt. Ow, that hurts. see what's. I think it's gonna go into the next stock after this. Yeah, Jumping Titan. By the way, yes, the hardcore FF8 turns, junction, stock, etc., they are here. Alright, so Earth and Fury, it's gonna be bombed. And you pay attention where the big ones are. Go down to here. And it's out of range, so that when that first set goes off, you're not there. Then you pull into the middle. Wherever is safe. Raptors 3, can get out of that. And be in the stack. And release! It was the jerk face combo. Yay, I remembered. Just because I saw everyone standing there. But that's not the point. That wasn't why I remembered. Nope. Alright. Ifrit. Run. Oh, yeah. The only really annoying combo is the Leviathan Ifrit one. Everything else. I guess Leviathan Groot is also kind of poopy. But I think there's a little bit more room on it. So, you know. We didn't get a single Orchestrion, did we? And I didn't get the minion! No! I had to roll against one person, and I didn't get the minion. Are you kidding me? We did it! She's free at last! Or at least that's how it seems. She won't wake up. Gaia, I don't know if you can hear me, or if you even remember who I am. Please just give me a sign that you're alright. Please, say something, anything! You brought her back once before. You can do it again. You're right, Arya. I mustn't lose hope. Wait, what's this? It's a necklace! But she said she left it back in the Crystarium. Maybe she likes it a lot more than she lets on. I suppose it does hold a lot of memories for the both of us. Wait, there might be a way we can use this to bring her back. Try calling Gaia's name to help bring her back to her senses. Alright. Say Gaia. And say. Gaia, we're right here beside you. Come back to us. Necklace begins to glimmer faintly. Speak with Reen. She can hear us. I know she can. Now all we can do is pray she'll return. Gaia, I know you're in there somewhere. If you're lost, we'll find a way to reach you. I swear it. Where am I?
patron. I'm finally free of you, it seems. Ah, dearest Gaia, that fate should part us once more. Still, this is what you wanted. There's no need to be quite so upset. What do you mean? You've been released from Eden, free to be reborn. Perhaps one day fate will bring us together again in another life. After all, you've already found me once, in spite of everything. I might even be the one to find you. I fear you will come to forget me, to forget the times we shared. Perhaps, after all, memories are such fragile things. That's why I'm planning to keep a diary. Even after I'm gone, my memories will live on. For future generations to discover. Yes, they'll read the tale of the girl bound by duty and her loyal protector arrived in her hour of need. Perhaps you might leave out the part where that protector was the one who needed saving. You've grown strong, Gaia. If I'd found you sooner, then maybe... No, wait! Don't leave me! Till we meet again, Artemis. Whose name did I just... Well, never mind that for now. I need to get out of here, wherever here is. I feel as though there's somewhere I'm supposed to be, but I can't for the life of me remember where. What's this? Is this ice? It certainly looks like it, but it doesn't seem to melt. It shines so brightly. I've seen this before. That's it. There was a girl. What was her name? Rin? Gaia! Rin! I can hear you! I can't find my way out of here! Hold on, I'm coming for you! You remembered. Could never forget you, try as I might. So the ether that Eden had absorbed was returned to the land. Now, just like Mitron, the empty can finally be reborn. Though it can hardly be called the empty now, it's a utopia. Still can't believe this is happening. It's a dream come true. I just wish the others were here to see it. Perhaps Gaia could pay them a visit and share the good news. Gaia? But how would she do that? Well, Ascians can travel between worlds, can't they? I might be able to do it too if I find a way to use my Ascian powers. It may prove a bit tricky now that I'm separated from Mitron, though. Well, to be honest, I'd like if you stay in this world, at least for a while. We still have so much to do together after all. Actually, I want to ask something. When you say the others, do you mean Thancred, the Bookworm, and Urion J, your knight in shining armor? No, it's the other way around. Oh, is it? Seems my memory's even less reliable than it was before. The main thing is, the whispering in my head has stopped, so I shouldn't have any more bouts of amnesia. Even so, there's a part of me that'll miss hearing the fairy's voice. I know how you feel, Gaia. Anyway, we've all been through rather a lot, so why don't we head back to civilization for some much-needed rest? Alright, leave the piloting to me. I tried the right thing the first try, and I didn't expect it to, so I kept going. I understand that keeping the Sky Slipper here allows us to save fuel from traveling all the way back to Mordsuk, but why can't we just carry a bit extra? It's not easy crossing the desert in these heels, you know? So you remember you weren't too enthused when I suggested buying some nice, sensible walking boots. Come to think of it, maybe we should rest here for a while. You must be tired after all that piloting. I'm fine. Besides, I had the two of you to keep me company. It was over before I knew it. Taking the scenery with a wind in my hair really helped clear out the cobwebs too. Perhaps I should see about getting my very own Sky Slipper. What? You can just buy one? Even if you could, they cost a fortune. Oh, I'm sorry. That must be my Yomoran upbringing speaking. I'll have you know, I'm almost as comfortable in more humble surroundings like Mordsuk, for example. We're reminds me. It's how we made our way there and tell y'all for all about, well, everything. You can get your own Sky Slipper by doing E for Savage. Yeah, that's where it drops. Titan Savage. E8 drops a Ramen mount, and E12 drops a Eden mount. Which was fun when it first came out and people started clearing it, because then it was like, oh great, I get to avoid spoilers more. I just gonna deal with Endwalker. No problem. Welcome back. I take it all is well with the MT. It is now. Not everything went quite as we planned, to put it mildly, but we managed to revive the ambient ether. Now all we need to do is wait for the changes to become widespread. Truly wonderful, just wonderful. We shall share the tidings with our inner circle. Perhaps it is time more people knew of your expeditions as well. Of course, we'll continue to monitor the situation. I'm sure it won't be long before we can allow members of the citizenry to make their own forays into the MT. I am pleased to say that I too have some good news to share. Our investigators in Umbra have finally found information pertaining to Gaia's true identity. Really? As it pertains to matters of a private nature, the information is being treated as highly confidential, so I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I imagine it includes Gaia's real name. To be honest, I prefer not to know. But why? You see, I've come to learn a lot about my past, even before my life in Umbra. I know now that I'm the reincarnation of Logrief and Ascian, and Mitron, the one who was transformed in Eden, was someone very special to me. For 100 years, Mitron called out to me in the hope we'd be reunited. There was no answer. Even so, Mitron held on to those precious memories of our life together, stopped at nothing to make them a reality once more. I know now that Mitron wanted the same as us, wanted the world to be as it once was. Yes, it's a shame that things turned out the way they did. Those 100 years of solitude, that dream became an obsession. I would have liked life to come to the darkness within if it weren't for Rean and Arya. If someone had been there for Mitron, who knows what might have happened. That's why, from now on, I want to help those in need, to give their dreams a chance to come true. For me, the name Gaia symbolizes hope. And though each of our lives may be but a drop in the great river of time, hope springs eternal. Gaia. So, I'm sorry. While I appreciate your efforts to find my past, I'm looking to the future now, as Gaia. No need to apologize, Miss Gaia. As long as you're happy, then so are we. Right, I expect my colleagues will be keen to turn their attention to the MT. If you'll excuse me, I have expeditions to arrange. Till next time. So, what shall we do now? Come on, Rean, don't tell me you've forgotten. The Festival of the Crystarium, remember? And don't even think about leaving me out. I wouldn't miss it for the world. happy times in Happy Land. I swear there better not be a follow-up quest. I don't remember, actually. Other than this one. Also, there's a new Triple Triad NPC, has Rina and Gaia cards. Greetings, Arya. How might I be of service? Talk about the final report. Final report. As a matter of fact, I'm rather curious to read it myself. And while I have yet to actually receive it, I was pleased to hear that your latest venture has met with success. Be that as it may, the readings did give me cause for concern. That was no ordinary ethereal disturbance, and I am certain that all will be adequately explained by the report. Unfortunately, Miss Reen tells me there might be a slight delay. She will inform me once it's finished and they are ready to make the journey back here to Mortsu. I shall contact you via link pearl as soon as I hear from her. Some days later. Here's a report written by yours truly. I think you'll find it quite a riveting read if I do say so myself. Oh, so you've taken over for Miss Reen on this occasion? Well, I've recently become interested in writing and seemed a good opportunity to practice. I thought giving an objective account on events would be straightforward, but it's surprisingly difficult. Reading it back, most of it sounds like gibberish. There are also a few creative liberties in the parts that you couldn't quite remember. In any case, I expect it will prove most valuable, providing I am able to discern fact from the embellishments. With that taken care of, let's treat ourselves to some more snacks. Embellishments? I wonder... Oh, you're not so worried about that, are you? It's just you filling in the blanks, that's all. Here, take a look at this. I found this after I recovered from the last battle. It's another one of those crystals, the ones that contain Eden's memories. So you focus on the crystal, visions of vanquished adversaries sear your mind's eye, going to be more poisoned than your recollections. Yes, I saw the images too. I'm glad the foes you actually fought weren't quite so ferocious. Nevertheless, now that we know what Eden truly is, we owe it to Mitron to keep these memories alive, altered though they may be. Gaia, are you sure about this? For all that rage and malice, there was some good in there. And these memories were of you, Arya. And so I want you to have the crystal. Think of it as a parting gift from Mitron. Anyway, what was that you were saying about snacks, Reen? Maybe once we're done, I can take you for a ride. I've got transportation of my own now, you see. What? What do you mean? Oh, never mind. Sure, I'd love to go for a ride. Why don't we ask Arya and Luri to come along too? I'm afraid there's only room for two. Maybe some other time. And there they go. Whatever Miss Gaia held in this crystal seems to have quite resonated with her. If you like, I will keep it here on your behalf. Whenever you wish to gaze through steps again, you need only say the word. Eden's Promised Savage is now accessible. And so concludes the story of Eden! Hooray! Another one bites the dust or something. So, next time we have another role quest thing to take care of and more stuff with Bozja. Yeah, I know it's Bozja, but Bozja! Sorry, it's just, I have to. Not looking forward to that bit, actually. It's apparently become really nightmarish since Endwalker, so that's fun. Anyway, thank you for watching! If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps you keep being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out. Bye!